Okay. I think I did it. Okay. Hey y'all. Can y'all see me live on YouTube right now? Hey y'all. Are y'all able to go to my YouTube and see if you'll see me streaming? Can y'all see? Oh. Hey y'all. Are y'all able to see if I'm streaming on YouTube? Let me see. Mic check. Let me see. Okay. Mic check. Y'all can see me? Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go to my YouTube. Oh! Oh. I'm messing stuff up. Let me come back. I feel like I'm messing stuff up. Okay. So if y'all want, y'all can go to my YouTube, click the link in my bio to subscribe to my YouTube. I wonder if it'll let me send a link for people to like come up. Guess. Hmm. Okay, so y'all go to my YouTube, click the link in my bio, and go subscribe to my YouTube. Thank y'all for tapping my screen. Okay, so firstly, oh welcome. Hey y'all. So I wonder if I play my song, will they bother me? If I play my Clock It song. Y'all think they're gonna bother me on YouTube? Welcome to the garden. We put that ish on the floor and leave our feelings at the door. My name is Rose, don't blame me for what my hood therapist say on the panel. Okay, so we're live on YouTube, y'all. So let's clock it. Clock it. Tap the screen, share it live, hit the gift goal, and put white hearts in the chat. Is you cool? If you tell a lie on me, I'll tell the truth on you. Y'all be the tired, let's be all the way. Don't piss me off. Yes, my bag is big, towel's dirty. I live with my mama. What else you got, bitch? Is you cool? Let's clock it. But what y'all can't say is that I'm not a young, successful business owner, makeup artist, hairstylist, content creator, and going back to school. If you cool, and that's the word on the curve. So let's clock it. Welcome to y'all. Share the live, tap the screen. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. Let's clock it. Make sure y'all go to my website. My YouTube, click the link in my bio. At It's the Garden #1. It's the Garden 1. It's the Garden 1. I see y'all coming into the YouTube channel. I see y'all. I see y'all. If y'all want to subscribe, y'all can subscribe to my YouTube. Go to my YouTube and subscribe. That's what you do. I think y'all could purchase stuff and some more stuff. I don't know. We're new here. We're new here. But hey, y'all. My name is Rose. Welcome to the garden where we put that ish on the floor. We leave our feelings at the dough. Okay? That part. So yes, y'all make sure y'all click the link in my bio. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe at It's the Garden #1. Make sure you also go to my website at www.thegardenim.com. Okay? All right, so first and foremost, we were in a live earlier this morning and they were talking about financial literacy and like financial freedoms and all kinds of stuff. And my thing is this, right? Thank y'all for tapping the screen. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all go to my YouTube, tap the screen over there too. If y'all see me looking back and forth, it's because I'm looking at both. We're double streaming here, amen. Amen. So I heard so much stuff this morning, so much nothingness in a live stream. Everybody and their mama talking about crypto, currency, talking about investments and everything in between. And I just think it's funny how we as a people can do all this research, right? All this research. You do all this research. And when you got regular ninjas like myself asking you real deal questions about how to do it, you need to research. Okay, I get that. Research. However, you did the research. You supposed to be able to make me a believer. All these millionaires getting up on panels. Self-made millionaires can't even explain to me what this trading stuff is. Okay? I got self-made millionaires walking around the app of TikTok trying to convince me I need to invest in stocks and stuff. And I don't know nothing about nothing. Hey, Sincere. Hey, y'all, welcome in. Y'all, make sure that y'all go to my YouTube. I am live streaming right now on YouTube. Y'all go support my YouTube. Please go support the YouTube. You type in @thegarden1. Subscribe to my YouTube, please, and thank you. I got to get 500 subscribers, and I feel like we could do it. If we get 500 subscribers, I can then be monetized on YouTube, and that is what we need, okay? That's what we need. We ain't dependent on no TT, okay? We ain't dependent on no TikTok. We're going to go to YouTube, okay? So y'all come over here to YouTube and tap the screen over here too, and let's get those views up on YouTube, please and thank you. So just click the link in my bio, come to the YouTube. I see y'all coming in. Hey guys, hi. So yes, go to my YouTube. I'm live right now on YouTube. But yeah, so my thing is this, like, how are y'all trying to teach people stocks? Where do I go to get my lipsticks? www.thegardenIam.com. www.thegardenIam.com. And use the discount code GARDEN1 while you at it. Thank you, Sincere, for the subscription. Shout out to Sincere. Y'all put W Sincere in the chat. Put W Sincere in the chat. Shout out to Sincere for the subscription. You are amazing. Shout out to you. So I'm trying to figure out how is it that we're sitting here trying to tell people to invest in all these stocks and bonds and stocks and all kind of in-betweens. And we don't even know how to even be financially literate. We don't even know what we're doing. We don't even know how to even go about saving money, how to even go about cutting expenses and cutting costs. But we're sitting here having a conversation about stocks and bonds. Is you cool? No, like, are you okay? Because we got it. How did we jump from how to save money to, yeah, go ahead and gamble your money? Are we okay? Like, no, like, for real, are we okay? Because I'm scared. I'm scared. Genuinely. I'm afraid. And I don't understand how people can say that they have made themselves self-made millionaires, and when asked, do you know what crypto means? Their first response is, well, no. I don't know what it means either. But you said you make millions off of crypto and you don't even know what crypto means. You don't even know the definition of what it stands for, where it came from, why it was used, the terminology, the origin. You don't know nothing about it. But you know how to make millions, though. And you're supposed to make me a believer. And you can't even explain the simple basics of all these quote-unquote investments that you want us to make. That's wild behavior. Wild behavior. So If y'all want to get up on the panel, y'all definitely can. However, I want to have a conversation about actual financial literacy. That is what I want to have. Hey, Slim, welcome in, y'all. Hey, Crystal, y'all make sure y'all go to my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube right now. I got some people already in the chat saying, hey, y'all go ahead and go to my YouTube and help me over there. Okay, so I took down some notes, right? And my thing is this. I'm not about to try to give information to individuals who don't really want it. I'm not about to force y'all to listen to me. They already was complaining. How is it that every time Rose get up on the panel, every time she on the panel, she got to be the teacher in the panel? Well, I ain't got to be the teacher in the panel. I'm finna drop and go into my own panel. Okay? Since it's such a problem, I'm like, I just wanted to be organized. I ain't trying to run nothing. I just want to know. You're sitting here complaining about Donald Javante Trump. You complain about Donald Javante Trump doing his little big one in a little stocks thing, and y'all wasn't privy to it. And here's my thing, right? Donald Javante, they gonna sit up here and tell me that they had seen what Donald Javante had going on, but they just decided not to really invest into it. Hey, Slim. I can't find your YouTube. When you go to YouTube, type in at the garden. What is it? At is it It's the Garden? At It's the Garden #1. And it'll tell you to subscribe. Hey, Tracy. Hey, y'all. Welcome. I see y'all in the chat. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure y'all go watch my videos. Comment on them, too. Yeah, let me know if you find it, Deja. It's the Garden 1. So, I'm like, they mad at Donald Javante because he did his big one this weekend or last night or whenever he did it. I don't know nothing about it. But they're talking about it, right? And so if you're talking about it and you trying to convince us to invest our money into these stocks, why you ain't invest your little 18 cents into the stock? We're talking about scared money don't make no money. You know it's a gamble. All this here. But you can't help me understand why you ain't invest your 18 cents into the stock. And you said that Donald Javante DeMarcus Trump told you about the stock a month ago. Well, y'all could have subscribed, put in your information, and when it was beneficial to you, and you could have made your funds and profit off of it, you didn't. But you sit here telling me that investments and it's a gamble and it's high risk and it's a volatile engine that we know is crypto, and you didn't turn your 18 cents into 6 million. But you want me to take my little McDonald's funds. You want me to take my little Wendy's funds. You want me to take my little Walmart stocking funds. You want me to take my little TikTok and YouTube and IG and favorite funds and put my money into something you wouldn't even invest in? I know you lying to me. I know you lying to me. You're lying to me. No. My thing is this. You can't. Cashy said they can't do it because it's all speculative. they can't predict the market. Come on. And I thought, based off of the information that they were saying, hey y'all, I see y'all coming over to YouTube. We got 6 people in the chat on YouTube so far. Who do we think we are? Welcome to the garden. Who do we think we are, honey? Y'all make sure y'all go to YouTube. Click the link in the bio. Share the live. At It's the Garden, the #1. And subscribe to the YouTube, period. So I'm like, how the hell we supposed to be, how are we supposed to be investing money and you don't even know what you're doing? Because all that I gathered from the entire conversation when we was in that live is that they don't really know what they're doing. They know enough information for them to make their little $200 off. They know enough information to maybe invest into certain things that are going to give them profit over the course of 20 plus years. However, they don't really have the knowledge. And I think that is crazy that they got all this to say come Monday morning, but Friday I heard nothing about this information. That bothers me. And y'all can sit up here and get mad at me all you want to, say Rosé's trying to ruin, we trying to learn. Y'all didn't learn nothing. There was a 6-hour live and y'all learned nothing about finances, nothing about financial literacy, nothing about growing and profiting. You learned nothing about how to decrease the payments that you make on a monthly basis, how to find different savings accounts and stuff like that with high APYs. Y'all don't even know what the hell an APY is. Y'all learned nothing today. Nothing. As Black people, learned nothing. Sat there for 6 hours and learned nothing. But you know what I did learn? That a lot of people was hypocrites. I did learn that. I did learn that people be lying. I did learn that. I don't believe that they were millionaires. My thing is this. And maybe I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. Also, this mirror that I'm using right now, it's on my website, www.thegardenim.com. Purchase you the garden mirror. Amen. A garden mirror. We got the small one and we got Big Mama somewhere over here. Click the link in the bio. Use the discount code GARDEN1. Everything is garden, okay? Garden related. But I ain't got a green thumb. I'm working on it though. I'm learning. I done killed a couple plants. But I'm learning. Anyway, so I'm thinking that it's crazy that we're sitting here having this conversation about financial literacy. And I didn't hear anything literate in the conversation. I didn't hear anything that was sustainable, anything that I could use and take with me, anything that I'm going to be like, you know what, I need to do this right now because I'm tripping. I heard nothing of the sort. Nada. Not a damn thing. So I said, let me just go ahead and take some notes. Let me look up some videos. Let me see if I can teach myself and teach the people. Because I do have information. I have a little bit of knowledge, you know, poquito, por favor. Okay? Poquito. Just a little bit. I got a little bit of knowledge. Okay? Enough to get me past. So I figured, you know, I'll try to bring some information to you. And maybe you can take what you can and throw away what you can't take. Okay? So first and foremost, I took down my notes. They're not in order. There's not a specific order of any kind. But this is what I have so far. Now for me, I feel like before we get into any type of crypto conversation, before we get into any type of investment conversations, I think we first need to learn how to budget, ho. Can we learn how to budget? Do we even know what a balancing sheet is? Do we know how to balance a check? Can we figure that out first? Can we get to the basics, to the fundamentals? Hello? Cause I'm like, how are we talking about all this stuff? Baby, I don't even know how to balance I don't even know where am I gonna find this money to even invest if I don't even know how. How am I gonna find the money to invest to say that I have this? I don't even, my mind is blown, right? So, and my thing is this. Everybody clearly can't be no teacher, right? We know this. We know this. We know this. We know everybody can't be no teacher. But why the hell are y'all so eager to gamble? Because y'all the same ones that be gambling. The people that's talking up on the panel, them the ones that be doing them little prize picks and stuff like that. Y'all gamble for money. I mean, y'all gamble for fun. So that the little crypto that y'all was talking about, that's part of y'all gambling habits and problems. Hello? While we sit here talking about disciplines. Teach people how to gamble professionally. I'm cool. I'm gonna start off slow and work my way up. So here's the thing. First and foremost, when it comes to financial literacy, you have to understand where your money is coming from, how your money works for you, and how your money can work in regards to sustaining yourself, right? Now, there is a thing called a balancing, a balancing sheet for budgeting, right? Now, budgeting is just something that you use to figure out where your money at, how much money you're getting in, how much money is going out. Okay? I feel like the word budgeting is like an intimidating type word. And for those people who don't really have a good relationship with money, budgeting just sounds like too much, right? So I kind of just look at budgeting as I'm figuring out where my money at. Okay? So when you're budgeting, you're going to take your sheet, you're going to take a regular piece of paper, like so, and you're going to put at the top, I'm going to write it down right with you. Some may write, some may not. That's fine. At the top, you're going to put bills. Okay? And we're going to have some realistic numbers as we go through. All right? You're going to want to have your bills and you want to have your income. Okay? Now, for me, I personally like to go through my bills first. That's me. You can go through your income first. I like to do my bills. Okay? And the reason why I do my bills first as an entrepreneur, money ain't guaranteed sometimes. Okay? I might make a lot last month. This month might be a little scarce. I might have made a little last month, and this month it might be hefty. It just depends as an entrepreneur. But as an individual who has a weekly or bi-weekly check always coming in, if you have a consistent job that's paying you, or you know that this is the number that you get for the most part, and if you work extra hours, you get blah, 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 you can write your specific numbers, right? So that's for y'all. Everybody's different. We touching different demographics right now, okay? At the same time, if you're lost, if you're confused, say something. If you want to come up on the panel and help me, say something, all right? Okay. So we got to first understand, are you paying rent? Are you paying a mortgage? Do you pay rent or do you pay a mortgage? Okay? You want to write that down. You want to write down either rent, mortgage, whatever it is that keeps a roof over your head. Rent or mortgage. If you don't have rent or mortgage, shout out to you. Let me hold $1. Stand to the CA Garden 2025. Amen. Amen. Now make sure y'all tap the screen for me, please, and thank you. Tap the screen, share the live, hit the CA. I don't really care for the gifts for real, but hit the CA if this is good to you. If y'all are enjoying the content, I would greatly appreciate it. Support the live. Support the live stream. Share the live out. Tap the screen. Tap the screen over here on YouTube as well. I would greatly appreciate it. Can we get them likes up? Let's get the likes up real quick. Let's get the likes up real quick. Y'all hit the CA. Everybody's saying $5 to the CA. Amen. $5 to the CA. If y'all are enjoying the content. Also, by the way, I'm using Maybelline for my foundation. For those of y'all who are wondering, I am using Maybelline as the foundation right now. And I tend to go a little bit darker on my foundation only because my neck a little dark. And they be trying to make fun of me. And I don't like that. Okay? Thank y'all for the taps. Thank y'all for the taps. Thank y'all for the subscriptions on YouTube. I see y'all in YouTube. I appreciate y'all for supporting my live stream on YouTube. Make sure y'all go to It's the Garden #1 on YouTube. If you're trying to find my YouTube to subscribe, we almost have 200 subscriptions. We eating that up. Y'all ate that. We almost got 200 subscriptions. I want to get 200 subscriptions by today. Por favor. So if y'all could please go to my YouTube, subscribe. Por favor. I appreciate that. All right. So you want to put your bills. If you have rent, you're going to put rent. Then you want to put utilities. If you don't want to put just utilities, you can put light, internet. Okay. Depending on if you live in an apartment complex where water, trash, sewage, and internet is connected, that's your utilities. Okay. But water, trash, sewage, that's utility. All right. So you're going to put your utilities. Water, trash, sewage. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we already said your rent or your mortgage. I did say that too, Chris. I didn't say that just now, but I did earlier. So you want to put your utilities. Once you get your utilities down, almost all of us pay for internet. Put your internet down. Okay. Most of us pay for phone. Put your phone bill. Okay. Most of us pay for insurance. So we'll put car insurance. If you like me and don't have a job that pays for your health care, you got to pay for your health care out of pocket like me. So we'll put health care insurance. Health care and / dental. Okay. What else? What else are we missing, chat? What we missing, chat? Let me know. I want y'all to be interactive with me. What we missing? Groceries. Okay. Did you say car insurance? I did say car insurance. Gas. Okay. What else are we missing, y'all? Household necessities like tissues. Those are miscellaneous things. We want bills, actual bills. 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 We have rent / mortgage, utilities, internet, phone, car, healthcare, dental. Life insurance, we're going to put that to the side. We'll put life insurance to the side. Everybody ain't paying life insurance. I want the things that people are paying for the most. Main things people is paying for. Renter's insurance, electricity bill, cable. Okay. So we have internet. We got TV subscriptions. And these are going to be on the miscellaneous, but they are bills. If you have a child, child care. Okay. What else? Car note. It was a person on the other live talking about you gotta make a bank account for each bill. Well, shit, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12? So I got to make 12 bank accounts. I don't even know that many damn banks to make 12 bank accounts for every bill I got. My goodness. Credit card. That was crazy. I don't even think I know that many banks, honey. No, that's crazy to do. I have a separate one for my bills, but not for each one. You can have a bank account for just bills, and then you can have a bank account for like miscellaneous stuff. You can have a bank account for just like, a high, for a savings account. But baby, 11 bank accounts for every bill, that is asinine. That's asinine. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Okay. So, it's not 11. Thank y'all for subscribing to my YouTube. I see y'all subscribing to my YouTube. Make sure y'all click the link in my bio or just go to YouTube and type @It's the Garden with the number 1 at the end. Subscribe to my YouTube, please. Please, 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 please. I am live streaming right now on YouTube. So please subscribe. Share the live out. Share this live out on YouTube. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to your friends. Maybe they can learn a little something too. I'm not really feeling like being messy right now. We'll be messy a little bit later. What is it again? It's the Garden number 1. For those people who are in the chat, y'all see people asking what my YouTube is, or if y'all could just put it periodically in the chat for the people so they can find me on YouTube. Because TikTok ain't forever, as we saw, and I would love to grow and expand onto other platforms. So we're doing just that. Okay. So, all right. Now that we have a few written down so far, we got rent/mortgage, we got utilities, we have internet, phone, we have insurance for the car, we have healthcare insurance, we got car note and credit card. We also have groceries, gas. For those who may have TV subscriptions, we got TV subscriptions. We got childcare. And so now we got to input some numbers, okay? We got to input some numbers. So let me go ahead and blend out this concealer a little bit more, and then we're going to input some numbers, amen? Give me 2.2. We'll input some numbers, okay? So now, on average, how much would rent / mortgage B? Thank you, Crystal, for the sub. Hey, y'all. I see y'all over here. On average, and I'm watching both chats, so don't think I'm not seeing y'all. On average, what would rent or mortgage be? You want a happy medium. We want a happy medium. So do y'all want me to do one for rent and one for mortgage? How y'all want me to do this? For budgeting? Or is there somebody who doesn't mind us using your numbers and we can help you budget? Is there somebody in the chat who does not mind us using numbers and y'all need help with budgeting, or y'all already know how to budget and y'all don't mind us using your numbers? Is there anybody in the chat? Because I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable, but I also want, you know what I'm saying? We like transparency over here. We like being 100. Amen. 100. You can use my numbers. Okay. So we'll do one person who has rent and one person who has mortgage. So B, do you have rent or do you have mortgage? And that way we won't just be making up just numbers. It'll be actual, you know what I'm saying? Actual numbers. Okay. So okay. So we'll use B. B has a house. All right. So B, how much is your mortgage? Mortgage is $1,760. All right. How much is the house insurance? Like I said, y'all, budgeting is not hard. It's included. Okay. Car insurance? Hey, y'all, welcome in. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Car insurance is $260. How much is your utilities? Ooh. Hey, Cynthia. Utilities is $950. What the fuck y'all washing in the house? $950? The hell? How much is the internet? Yeah. How much is the internet? 12. Okay. 112 for the internet. There you go. It's $950. I win. Oh, shoot. My light bill $560. Miss V, what kind of house you got? That the light bill is $560. What y'all using in the house? What is it that you want to see so bad in the house? What you want to see so bad in the house? $700? What is happening? Why is it 700? That's about right. For PGE, smell water, garbage, sewage as a homeowner. Yes, 4 bedrooms in Las Vegas with 2 AC units. Ouch. Do y'all got kids? Y'all think they do got kids. Gas about $2.50. My Lord, a snapping turtle. A snapping turtle. A snapping turtle. Y'all make sure y'all go to my y'all make sure y'all go to YouTube. Check out my YouTube. I'm live streaming right now on YouTube. Right now. Jesus. Be a fence. And y'all want me to move out my mama house? You want me to move out my mama house? I know you lied to me. I know you lied to me. No, ma'am. You can't find me on YouTube. You can either click the link in my bio or make sure can y'all tap my screen? These numbers is crazy. Ain't no gifts being sent. Ain't no cash apps being sent. So let me go ahead and set a gift goal since y'all don't want to send to my CA. Just go ahead, hit the gift goal here, please. Thank you. Damn. My YouTube at It's the Garden with the number 1. It should pop up as soon as you type that in. At It's the Garden number 1. Okay? At It's the Garden number 1. Because I would love for y'all to support the live stream. Please support. Please tap the screen. I don't know why we not tapping the screen. What's up? What's going on? Y'all want to talk about it? Do we need to huddle up? Why am I struggling to get the 10K taps? Y'all want to talk about it? What I do? We beefing? Hey, Miss V, welcome in. Shout out to Miss V. Entered the YouTube chat. No, I got it from the bio. Thanks. Okay. Okay. I found you, girl. Period. Hi, Miss V. How you doing? Okay. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Y'all tap the screen up for me. Can we get the 20K taps real quick? Y'all tap me up. Hold on. Let me play my little theme song so y'all can tap the screen and send some gifts. And send some money on to the CA. Let me play my theme song as y'all figure out y'all life. And then we'll get back to the budget. Welcome to the garden. We put that ish on the floor and leave our feelings at the door. My name is Rose, don't blame me for what my hood therapists say on the panel or what they say in the comments. This is the word on the curve, so let's clock it. Clock it. Tap the screen, share the live, get the gift going. Put white hearts in the chat. Is you cool? If you tell a lie on me, I tell the truth on you. Y'all be the tired, let's be all the way. Yes, my bag is big, the towel's dirty. I live with my mama, what else you got, bitch, is you cool? Let's clock it. But what y'all can't say is that I'm not a young, successful. Thank y'all for the taps. Let's go. Everybody power tap the screen. Everybody power tap. Share the live out. Only one share. We need some shares, y'all. Share the live. And that's the word on the curve. Let's clock it. Elegant is beauty, the garden. I am asked about me. Let's clock it. And that's the word on the curve. Let's clock it. No. Let's clock it. Let's clock it. Let's clock it. her. Let's clock it. Thank y'all for the taps. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We almost have 15K taps. I appreciate that. To the person who sent me 5 to the CA, shout out to you. You're amazing. Thank you. First CA of the live stream, period. All right. So let's get into it. So we got the mortgage, car insurance, utilities, the internet. Okay. How much is the phone bill? B. How much is the phone bill? We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Thank y'all for sharing the live out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Phone bill, 200. Okay. Let's see. Do you pay for healthcare, dental? How we forgot to read a rainbow in the song. Oh, snap. Now we forgot to read a rainbow in the song. Hey, Aisha. Welcome to the garden. I see y'all coming in on YouTube. Welcome in, y'all. Hey. Yes, comes out of hubby's check. 120. Thank y'all for the CA. Thank you for the CA. I appreciate it. Yes, comes out of hubby's check. 120 per pay period. How many pay periods do y'all have a month? 2 or 1? 2 pay periods? 240. Okay. All right. Next, we have subscriptions. No, wait. Car note. Do you have a car note? I'm lying. Do you have a car note? Car note is 1,000. Okay. And then, let's see. Child care services. 3 cars. Okay. Do you have child care services? No. Let's see. Credit card. Hey, y'all, welcome in. Thank y'all for tapping my screen. Y'all keep tapping the screen. About 300 depending on the month. Okay. Life insurance. Hey, y'all, welcome in. Hey, Phoenix. Hey, y'all. Do you have life insurance? 275, 3 policies. Okay. Okay. TV subscriptions. TV subscriptions, 50. Okay. Groceries. Not Netflix went up. Oh, let's clock it. We greedy. Groceries is, we just gonna say $6.50. Gas for the cars. Trying to be modest, y'all. She in the chat trying to be modest, talking about 5 to 6. 6.57. Gas for 3 cars is 100. A month? 100 a month, B? You stay at home wife. Okay. 100 a month. Got it. And then let's see, what else are we missing? I feel like I'm missing something. We got subscriptions. Oh, going out to eat. How much do y'all spend a month going out to eat? Going out to eat, 300. Do y'all drink? Do you drink like wine, alcohol? Not really. But do y'all buy bottles a month? Only on special occasions. Okay. So, miscellaneous stuff like laundry detergent, tissue, stuff like that. Do y'all buy that monthly? Yes, in bulk, so about 200. Okay. I'm trying to think. When you go shopping, how much money are you spending on shopping? Your grandkids be stealing. Girl, how old are you? Oh, grandkids. Y'all, B don't look like she got no grandkids. $50 who? Girl, don't piss me off. Don't even piss me off today. Don't piss me off today, B. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, shopping. How much you spending on shopping? Hey, Felicia. How much you spending on shopping, B? We here now, honey. You ain't spending no $10.25 on shopping. Hey, yeah. Girl, please. Talk about 25 on shopping. I know you lied to me. Y'all, B ain't spending no $25 on no shopping, y'all. I'm 50. Y'all don't look y'all age. Y'all gonna give me a run for my money. Y'all gonna give me a run for my money. How much you spending on shopping, B? You can't hide. We see you. How much you spending on shopping, B? Y'all B didn't probably be spending a good $1,200, $1,300 a month on damn girl on shopping, probably more. I told her, she said 1,000. I said 1,200. I'm putting 1,200. I don't believe her. I think she's still trying to be modest. B still trying to be modest. I'm putting 1,200, y'all. Cause we listen and we don't judge. She's talking about. We listen and we don't judge. She trying to be damn modest. Girl, you are not fooling me. I don't know if y'all ever went on B page, y'all. I know she's spending easy $1,200 a month on just buying stuff just to buy it. She be buying stuff just to buy it. Girl, what does your husband do for a living? I'm so curious. Is he a lawyer? What does that man do for a living? Is he a doctor? Does he play does he play soccer? Is he an engineer? I knew it! I said it. I said engineer. I knew it. Okay. So shopping. Okay. Shopping. I'm putting 1,500 now that I know he's an engineer. 1,500. Okay. So now, when you budgeting, now that we got the necessities and also the little miscellaneous stuff that we be buying out the way, right? Now we gonna add it up all together. Hold on, put my concealer on my eyebrows so that we can blend this out. Give me 2.2. You play my song and y'all tap the screen as I blend out this concealer because the concealer is quick drying. Okay, so I'm gonna play the song and we're gonna get back into the budgeting. Welcome to the garden. We put that ish on the floor and leave our feelings at the door. My name is Rose, don't blame me for what my hood therapists say on the panel or what they say in the comments. This is the word on the curve, so let's clock it. Clock it. Tap the screen, share the live, hit the gift goal, and put white hearts in the chat. Is you cool? If you tell a lie on me, I tell the truth on you. Y'all be the tired, let's be all the way. Yes, my bag is big, the towel's dirty. I live with my mama, what else you got, bitch? Is you cool? Let's clock it. But what y'all can't say is that I'm not a young, successful business owner, makeup artist, hairstylist, content creator, and going back to school. Is you cool? And that's the word on the curve. Let's clock it. Eliana's beauty, the garden. I am. Ask about me. Let's clock it. And that's the word on the curve. Let's clock it. No. Let's clock it. 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 Eliana's beauty, the garden. I am. Ask about me, let's clock it. And that's the word on the curve. Let's clock it. All right. So let me get my Medea calculator out. Okay, so we got 1,760, 260, 950, 112, 200, 240, 1000, 300, 375, 50, 650, 100, 300, 200, 1500. Okay. So B's expenses total up to $7,997. Okay, roughly. Which means the income. B, do you mind telling us the income monthly? Lord have mercy. That's your spending. Yeah. Yeah. That's your spending, honey. What's the income monthly? I'll give you an estimate. Okay. Okay. Income, we'll say, because I know that you ain't not making no money. So I'm going to say $15K, both of y'all together. So 30. Oh, bitch. I said 15. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. So let's say they didn't have the business. Okay. Why do you think I love your business, Savvy? We need a regular budget. You got the people stressed. Nigga said, we need a regular budget. Okay. Let's say she did not. Let's say she did not have the business part. I need a paycheck to pay. Y'all gonna make me mess up my makeup. Y'all gonna make it. Love you, me. Y'all got me weak. Okay, let's say B did not have the business, okay? Let's say that the income coming into the house was $15K, right? Let's say the income coming into the house is $15K. Minus 7,997. You would have $7,000 and $7,003 that you could put into savings and some more stuff and investments. Now, even with B's income being what it is, right? I'm pretty sure that the TV subscriptions she could reduce. The out to eat money, she could reduce. The shopping, she could probably reduce. And like the let me see. Yeah. So the groceries are out of eating is where she would end the shopping. The lies. I'm logging off. That's where you could reduce to that. For real. I'm serious. I'm serious. The going out this monthly, $300 a month going out to eat. And it's 3 people in the house is actually not that bad. I'm lying. This the shopping. Your shopping would have to be the problem. I think your shopping is probably the problem. I gotta be hungry and basic. No, thank you. Your shopping is the problem. I'm pretty sure your husband be telling you that. Your shopping is where the money going. Everything else makes sense. But the shopping is the problem. That's what we do basic. No, it's not. Stop yelling at me. I did try not to say shopping. I was trying to save it. Me, as a girl that likes to shop, I was trying to save it. I tried to save it. You got to cut down on that shopping, honey. Unless you shopping with the garden, amen. Amen. Let's go ahead and add the garden as part of the bills. Go ahead and add me as an expense. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Add Rose to the expense. Let me know if you want my Zelle. Appreciate you. Amen. I got both Diamond Box and 3 of your singles at one time, but no promo. And did. And she did. She really did. Y'all, she really did. That's no cap. She ate that up. She really did. WB in the chat. Okay, so Rose's gonna need that 7.5. Yo, savings. Go ahead and run. No, I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding. I'm only playing because I know B can play like that. Everybody be sensitive. B ain't sensitive. She ain't sensitive. I can play with her. Hey. All right, so let me go ahead and let me do what my expenses was when I lived alone. How about that? How about we do an expense of me when I was paying rent and I lived alone? Okay. All right, so let's do it. And this was me by myself before I moved in with my mama. Okay. By choice. Okay. Y'all better pay attention. I'm finna show y'all. Something. All right. Okay. I've been living by myself for a long time. Okay. So rent. $16.69 a month. Utilities was $112. The internet, I cut the cost, and what would have been about $80, I used Google. I think they have like Google Duo or some shit like that, but it's internet. Did the CA come through? Let me check. Yes, my back is big. The towel's dirty. I live with my mammy. What else you got? Bitches, you cool. Yes, thank you for the CA. Okay. Rent, $16.69. Utilities, $112. Internet, I think I dropped it down to, I think I had dropped the internet down to like $40 with the Google internet thing. In where I used to live at, they had like a little Google thing, and it was like $30-$40. So y'all be looking for cheaper internet. Hello. All right, so I'm gonna just say 40 because I can't remember the exact number. Phone bill. I paid off my phones, so I was no longer Google Fiber. That's what it is. So I paid off my phones and also called them because they had opened up some lines that I wasn't privy to. So when they opened up the lines and I didn't know, I called their ass and disputed them. And they ran me back my money for them lines that was just open and nothing was on those lines. So y'all might want to go check with T-Mobile and see if y'all ever had some lines that was open for a very, 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 very long time and you weren't using. Tell them to run you your money for having them lines open and you weren't privy. So my phone bills before I paid it off, $250 for two phones. $250 for two phones before I paid it off and before I even knew about the little thing that they was doing with my things to make more money. All right. So, car note. $600. Car insurance. $250. Healthcare. $70. Groceries. No, wait. I need big stuff. Credit card. $400. TV subscriptions. $40. Let's see. Groceries. $400. Let's see. Gas. $150. $120. What am I missing? Am I missing something, y'all? We got rent, utilities, internet, phone, car note, car insurance, healthcare, credit card, TV subs, groceries, gas. Eating out. Probably spent $200. I don't have life insurance. I don't know anybody that I can trust who can help me create a life insurance plan for me. So I don't have one yet. What? I don't. I don't know if my mom has one on me, though. She probably does. I don't know. But I know she has one. Okay, B. Thank you. Okay. Eating out, miscellaneous stuff. Miscellaneous stuff. We'll just chop that up to about $200. All right. So this was the monthly expenses of someone who ain't me. All right. 112.40. Phone bill was $250. Car note $600. Car insurance $250. Healthcare $70. Credit card $400. TV subs, 40. Groceries, 400. Gas, 120. Eating out, 200. Miscellaneous stuff, 200. Okay. So that's $4,351 a month. No, that was no shopping. No shopping. That was the expenses. Girl, I'm telling you what the expenses were. That's it. That's no shopping, not doing anything that I want to do, for real, besides maybe eating out. Other than that, $4,351. Now imagine working at Sephora. Imagine working at Sephora at $17 an hour. So $17 an hour. They won't give you full time. They won't give you full time. Hey, honey, they won't give you full time. So you're probably doing about 32 hours. So you probably have about Sephora, which was give or take about 400. That's like weekly. So that's 32 hours each week. I did each week they gave me about 28 to 30 hours. And I was paid every 2 weeks. They talking about the math ain't math then. Oh yes, it's gonna math. Watch me work. So my checks were about like 800. So my checks were probably like around like around 850, maybe. Okay. Then I did hair and makeup. Let's say if I had a good month, well, that was $850 for 2 weeks. So let's say $850 plus $850. That's $1,700. So we got $1,700 from Sephora, right? Okay. Then I'm doing hair and makeup. And let's say if I had a good month, I would have brought in maybe, let's say, $600. $600 if it's a good month. $600 if it's a good month. Then I was on social media. I was live streaming. I was on Bigo. Okay. I was on Bigo at the time. I probably brought in, let me see, 4,000. That's a good month. Let me not do a good month. Let's say on a rough month, I brought in 2,300. Rough month. Okay. So that means that Rose was bringing in $4,600, right? Subtract that from my expenses, $4,351. By the time I was done, I only have $249 to save. Single. 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 Do you know how stressful that is? Let's say we didn't have a good hair and makeup month. Let's say that wasn't a possibility. That did not happen. Let's eliminate the, let's say we didn't have any clientele for hair and makeup, right? Or let's say we didn't work for Sephora anymore, right? Because eventually I had quit Sephora, right? So we'll put that to the corner. Okay. Let's do it as a recent thing without paying rent and utilities. No, I paid rent and utilities. Everything, rent and utilities was included in everything. So rent, utilities, internet, phone, car note, insurance, car insurance, healthcare, credit card, TV subs, groceries, gas, eating out, miscellaneous was $43.51. And when I was alone, I was bringing in $4,600, right? Now here's what's crazy. Then I became a flight attendant, right? Flight attendant, I really had time to be on BeGo. Barely got time to be on TikTok for that matter, right? I'm flying. All I'm doing is flying. Fly, right? But here's the thing. Let's keep that same expenses, right? Months when I was working for Delta, and I'd work with only, so I would work 6 days, be off 2, work 6 days, be off 2, work 6 days, be off 2. Okay? I never had a break for myself. I never had a break. If y'all remember me flying, I was always gone. I was always flying. I was always in the air. I was never home. Okay? So keep that in mind. When I did nothing but fly, I brought home roughly $6,600 with no actual breaks, me time, none of that shit. Just flying. So when I was flying, that's $6,600 subtracted from $35.51. So I had $2,000, $2,249 to save. That was when I was flying. That's recent. With all those expenses included before, when I was in Minnesota. And then I quit. Then I quit. But also TikTok was making me money. So it was fine. It was good. Those were still being paid through TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. Shout out to y'all. For sure. Shout out to TikTok. So expenses were still being paid through TikTok. But what would I have done if I wasn't a content creator on TikTok? Somebody riddle me. Somebody riddle me that. What was we going to do if we didn't have TikTok to make money? If I wasn't a good live streamer, how was we going to make them funds? How the fuck was we going to figure that out? I would have been homeless as fuck, y'all. Homeless as shit. Homeless as shit. How are we going to cut expenses? How are we going to cut costs? How are we going to cut costs and expenses? Okay, so we can't eat out as much as we would. So that means that to deduct from the amount of money that we spending, we're going to have to find a way to cut that rent in half. Okay, let's say we can't cut the rent in half. Let's say that there's not a circumstance where people can go home and go to family and whatever the case may be. Let's say we can't cut rent. Okay, we can't cut rent. We can't cut utilities. We done cut the internet already. Phone bill. How can we cut the phone bill? How can we reduce the price on the phone bill? Okay, so let's reduce the price on the phone bill. Phone bill Let's reduce it down to 130. We done call the people, see what we can do, work out an agreement, maybe pay off a phone or something. And now all we're doing is just paying for the services and no longer paying for the actual device itself. Boom. We done paid the phones off. Now we at 130. That's for 2 phones. Car note, gonna still be the car note. Car insurance is probably gonna still be the car insurance. If you got a couple speeding tickets, I do. Health insurance, $70. That's if you want some type of coverage, you're gonna have to spend at least $70 on the damn healthcare. Healthcare.gov. $70 to get a little bit of help. Okay. Credit card, we're gonna have to try to get a settlement on the credit card. My credit card was expensive. Okay, expensive. So we're gonna have to try to find a way to do a settlement on the credit card, but that price is still gonna go up. It's not gonna go down. So we're gonna leave the credit card where it's at. TV subscriptions. Either you're gonna lose one or you're gonna have to use somebody else's. So we're gonna leave TV subscriptions. Groceries, we're gonna cut groceries. Let's say we spend on average $200 on groceries. Okay. Gas, let's say we could cut the gas to about $100. Because I mean we're not gonna be going out as much as we was before. The eating out, we can drop that to about $150. Miscellaneous stuff, let's try to spend $120 on miscellaneous stuff. And let's see if we done helped ourselves just a little bit. Okay. So let's say rent is still $16.69. Or we could have moved. So is there places that has cheaper rent? If we move, we might have to move to the hood. So that means that we might find some rent that might be about $1,300, $1,400. But y'all okay with that? Let me know, chat. Y'all okay with that? Because we can reduce the rent. Let me know something. Y'all okay with moving to the hood? Just a little bit? We can find a decent hood area. So I'm like, no. No. Everybody's talking about, no. Stay put. They not going to do it. Rose would do it. Okay? So the thing about Rose don't have no problem moving to the hood or going someplace where it is cheaper. I don't give a fuck about utilities. I mean, I don't give a fuck about the utilities that they give me at the damn at the what you call it. I moved my black ass to Riverdale. That's how much I didn't care. I moved my black ass to Riverdale and got me some cameras. And I had a two bed, 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath townhouse in Riverdale, Georgia. Fuck you mean? And it was $1,300. It was $1,300. So for me, I will move into the ghetto and get me some cameras. So let's cut the cost. We didn't drop down. Okay, y'all don't want to move to the hood. Let's move somewhere else and let's move somewhere else and drop the number. So 16. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna look up the apartment complex that I usually go to when I'm living alone. That's the apartment complex I usually go to. So let me see. And it's always in Marietta. Marietta is my shit. Hey, y'all. Can everybody send $5 to the CA? Everybody send $5 to the CA. Thank you. We ain't had no gifts flying. Send $5 to the CA. You ain't got to send no gifts. Hit the Cash App, though, for sure. All right, so let me look at a floor plan right now at the apartment complex that I used to live at. So okay, let's see. Damn, it made me want to move back. Looking at these prices like I could do that. I could do that. Okay. Apartment. Okay, so this apartment is 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 770 square feet. Washing, dryer, all that is included. 770 square feet. Everything's included. I can get this apartment, or I could do a townhouse, 1 bedroom townhouse. Which one we want? Do we want a apartment, or do we want a 1 bedroom townhouse? How we feeling? How we feeling? What we want? We want the 1 bedroom apartment, or we want the townhouse? The townhouse is still a 1 bedroom. And it'll be 660 square feet. But it's a townhouse. 600 square feet. 660 square feet. Or y'all want the 750 apartment? 750 square foot apartment, or the 660 townhouse, 1 bedroom, 1 bath? What y'all feeling like? What y'all feeling like? Thank you for the CA. Whichever one is cheaper. I don't like apartments. That's just me. The square foot on both is small. I'd rather a townhome if it's going to be small. I feel that. What's the different prices? So the townhouse is starting at $1,250. The apartment is starting at $1,300. And it's in a decent area. It's a place that I always choose. Marietta. Close to the stadium, the Braves Stadium. It's close to a Publix, Kroger, little shopping plaza. They got Rainbows over there, bowling alley, and Dave & Buster's. So what we want? Hey y'all, we want the townhouse or we want the apartment? Hold on, let's just do a poll. Smiley face for the townhouse, crying face for the apartment. Smiley face for the townhouse, crying face for the apartment. Smiley face townhouse, crying face apartment. Welcome to the garden. We put that ish on the floor and leave our feelings at the door. My name is Rose, don't blame me for what my hood therapists say on the panel or what they say in the comments. Smiley face townhouse, crying face apartment. Tap the screen, share the live, hit the gift goal, and put white hearts in the chat. Is you cool? Thank you, B. Clay. Yes, my bag is big, the tower's dirty. I live with my mama. What else you got, bitch? Is you cool? All right. So thank you for the gift. Hairstylist, content creator, and going back to school. If you cool, let's clock it. Okay, so we choosing a townhouse. Got it. All right. So they got 3 available right now. I'm acting like I'm about to go and apply for the damn apartment. Woo! I ain't got no behavior. Okay. Now, what's crazy is I could apply for this apartment, get the apartment, and then rent it out to somebody else. It's talking about, no, stay with mama. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I love living with my mama. However, I love being alone too. And I low-key, no shade, I low-key, and I think because of the fuck shit that has happened on TikTok, it makes me not want to live with my mom because I don't want to endanger her. Because people are weird. And the fact that I had to go to court, I'll be thinking about stuff. Like, I'll be thinking about stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to put my mom. That's the only mama I got. Like, if I gotta move out to keep my mama safe and just send her money, I will do that. I don't mind sending her. I will keep sending her money as long as she's safe. Cause they don't play with my mama. So I be thinking hard. I be thinking real hard. And my mama be trying to talk me out of it. She be trying to talk me clean up out of it. She be like, stop. You're fine. I ain't kick you the fuck out. Where you going? I'm like, you don't have to kick me out. She's like, I didn't say you had to go anywhere. I don't feel like I'm in danger. Sit down. And I'm like, but they playing. Sit down. Okay, I'll sit down. All right. I'll sit down. But yeah. So let's just get prices. She wants me to stay. She does want me to stay. All right, so let's get some prices. Let's say the lease term is 12 months. Are we doing 12 months or 13 months? The more months we stay, the cheaper. So the more months we stay, the cheaper it is. My kids got to go. I wish my daughter would move back home. I have a daughter that's your exact age. Well, B, you want me to move in with you? Where you at? Because you can adopt me. I would love to be adopted. Adopt me. Adopt me out in school. I stay out the way. Look, they thought, oh God, I stay out the way. I clean. Look, you give me an allowance. I clean and I cook. I cook. I cook well too. I cook and I clean. I'm Jamaican. So I clean. I use bleach. I cook and I use bleach. I can make whatever. B, come get me. Let's go shopping together. I'm making faces. Hey, y'all make sure, it's almost 50 people in here. Y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to my YouTube at It's the Garden. Number 1, we're live. We're live on YouTube right now. Y'all come subscribe at It's the Garden. Hey, Mr. Adjust Your Crown, welcome in. Y'all make sure y'all come subscribe to the YouTube. I do use bleach. Okay, so thank you, V Clay. And y'all can send to the CA if y'all don't want to upload money onto the app, please. You can send to the CA right here. Garden 2025, send to the CA. $5 to the CA. Take the stress away. Appreciate you. Y'all heard my expenses? $5 to the CA. $5 to the CA. $50. $500 to the CA. Thank you. All right. So the cheaper, it becomes cheaper the longer that we stay. So if we stay for 15 months, the rent will be $1,250. If we stay 15 months, $1,250. But if we only stay for 12 months, it's $1,275. What y'all want? What y'all want to do? Because we're cutting costs. Do you plan on just moving around like that? It is a nice area. It's a decent apartment complex. If anything was to happen, it's stable. One thing that you're going to be able to come up with $1,250 for some rent now. Throughout a whole month, you come up with some $1,250. Even if you worked at, let me see. Even if your ass was working at, let me see. How much do McDonald's pay? How much is McDonald's right now? How much do McDonald's be paying people as of 2025 or 2024? Is it still $7.25 in Georgia? Thank you for the thank you, okay, so let's say that let's say that I went back to working at Sephora then. Let's say I worked at Walmart. How much does Walmart usually pay people? About $15, $16. Your son works at Burger King and he makes $18. In Georgia? In Georgia, let's say it's $15. Let's say if you make $15 an hour. $15 an hour. If you ain't have no expenses right now. So let's say $17 an hour. $17 an hour working at Walmart. And are we full time? Let's assume that we're full time. 40. That's what? Every 2 weeks? Times 2. That's $1,360. You would at least have your rent. If you worked at Walmart, you would have your rent. That don't mean that you don't have other expenses and shit like that, but you at least have your rent. If you worked a simple minimum wage job, you'd be able to pay that $1,250. We don't know about the rest of that shit. The phone bill, car note, car insurance. However, one thing that we have is a place to lay our motherfucking head. Amen. Amen. All right. So we don't reduce the rent. You don't reduce the rent in a decent area to $1,250. Child, that shit made me want to get that right now. I'm so y'all. The way. The only problem is I live on the opposite side of town. If that shit was 10 minutes away, I would have that apartment. Oh, okay. Hello? Because I low-key want to apply. Okay, let me behave. But I could rent it out, though. Y'all don't think I could rent it out? Like do like a Padlet or something? Y'all think I could do Padlet with it? Or like a Airbnb with it? But ain't it difficult to do Airbnbs with like apartments? Oh, we can't do roommates with a 1-bedroom, 1-bath townhouse. Oh, girl, we do stuff illegally over here. Cashy. We're not going to tell them that we're subletting. Hello? You just do it. Are you okay? What are you saying right now? He said, oh, wow. Okay. All jokes aside, y'all. All jokes aside. All right. So we've reduced the rent. We've reduced the rent to $1,250. Our utilities is $112. Internet is $40. Phone bill is $130. Car note $600. Car insurance $250. Healthcare $70. Credit card $400. TV subs $40. Groceries $200. Gas $100. Eating out $150. Miscellaneous to $120. All right. All right. We done touched 3,462. All right. We saved $900. You talking about stay home with your mom? Ah! So we saved $900, guys. $889, well, $890. We saved $890. Y'all tickle me. So now people ask, when y'all hear people talking about Rose ain't doing shit, she broke as fuck living with her mama. Now y'all know firsthand. Now y'all know firsthand. But here's what's crazy, right? Okay, let's say in this situation, hypothetically, let's say that I am home, right? And my expenses are still the same, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's say hypothetically, I'm not paying any bills in my mom's house, right? Not paying any bills in my mom's house, hypothetically speaking, because I am. I really am. So let's say that I'm not. Okay. We'll do phone, car note, car insurance, healthcare, credit card, subs, groceries, gas, eating out, miscellaneous. That's $2,060 I'm still spending. $2,060 while being a full-time student, starting a business online. Business online doesn't sell products every single day. Because that's because you have a business doesn't mean you're profiting every day. I do hair. I don't do hair every single day. Then we're on social media. That's a profit. However, people don't really like to send gifts because I'm not in drama anymore. I done removed myself from the drama side of TikTok. So that means the money has slowed down. So I have to rebuild up the positive support that I had before I got deep into messy TikTok. Because when I was not in messy TikTok, we were profiting. Then I got deep into messy TikTok, got money, but now I'm losing that messy money and going for the positive money again, which is a slow, it's a slow turn, right? So let's take that into consideration. That's monthly. $2,060 monthly. And that's being an entrepreneur. That shit ain't easy. Let's say I wasn't me. If I wasn't me, do you think that would be easy to do? Think about it, y'all. If it was not me, if it was somebody else, do you think that someone coming up with basically $2,100 would be easy a month? Hey, y'all think that's easy? And you not selling your ass. And you not scamming nobody. That shit ain't easy. So my thing is, being an entrepreneur is never easy, no matter the who. Precisely. So when it comes to budgeting, and if y'all realize my budgeting, I ain't did nothing for me yet. And I think that's the thing that people be forgetting. Like, as an entrepreneur, as a person who's trying to start a business, or let's say that you're just working a 9-to-5, it's very difficult for you to do things for yourself. Especially when you're contributing to other people's expenses and you're helping them pay their like, you don't have anything for you. When do you save? How do you go about saving? How do you go about money coming in? How do you go about how? Right? How do you go about that? This is what I do. For me, when I get paid, I have my money going into PayPal, right? PayPal has an APY of 4.1, about 4.1 or 4.15 APY. That basically means that APY, when it's high, that means that your money makes money for you. Your money makes money for you. So you have PayPal, where it has a savings account that has a high APY. Download PayPal. If you have direct deposit, you can create a account, because PayPal is basically like a online banking system. You can get a debit card. You can, I think, also get a credit card through PayPal. Get the savings account on PayPal with the high APY. And the money that you get, let's say that you get your check, right? You get your check, throw it into the savings account. Let that money start to make money until it's time for you to pay your bills. Little shit. To me, a good APY is anything 4 and up. 4% up to me is a good APY. Let it make money for you. It ain't gonna be like, oh, it's making $5, it's making $10. No. But when the percentage is up, it'll accumulate a little faster. Instead of your dollar only making you 5 cents, your dollar might make you, I don't know, 12 cents. That shit make a difference. It make a difference. It do. It make a difference. So download PayPal. Get you that savings account. And it's free. Throw your money into that savings account and let your money make money for you. That's just a start. And let it sit. When you're not spending no money, let it sit in the savings account and it'll build up. It'll accumulate. It'll slowly start to accumulate. Try to keep, if you can, $50 in there. Try to keep $50 in that little account on PayPal for savings. It'll make a difference. Keep it there. If you have other, whatever your expenses are for like your bills or whatever the case may be, throw that bill money into that savings account and then take it and then transfer it from your savings to your checkings when it's time to pay that bill. But don't touch it. Let it sit there in that savings account until it's time to pay that bill. Then you transfer it over and pay the bill. Am I making sense? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? That's just one little thing. One little small little nugget. Poquito. Some little. But it accumulates over time. It adds up. Let's say, okay, I'm in school. I still get financial aid. When they give me my financial aid check, I take that money, throw it straight into the savings account. Throw it right into the PayPal account. Let it start to accumulate until I need that money to probably pay a bill or something. Let it accumulate. And I may not even need it. If let's say that my support starts to pick up. Let's say that we done monetized on YouTube and now the income is starting to come through YouTube. Let's say that we're monetizing on Favorited and then that money is starting to come in. As a live streamer, that's me monetizing. That's me having multiple streams of income. If I go to different apps, that's multiple streams of income. That's just me as a live streamer. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody ain't a live streamer. So your different ways of income could be you Ubering. You do Uber Eats. You DoorDash. You Uber, period. Your multiple stream of income could be, let me see. I'm trying to think. What is it? Rideshare? Is that what it is? No. I think it's something else. Instacart. That's the multiple stream of income for those who are not live streamers, such as me, such as I. People be frowning upon people who be door dashing. That's money. Only reason why I personally don't like DoorDash and Ubering and shit is because it wear and tears on my car. I don't like wear and tear on my car. I don't want that wear and tear. If my car when my car hits the 5-year mark, then I'll wear and tear on that bitch. However, she's young. I don't want to wear and tear on my young vehicle. I'm a content creator and an affiliate for multiple brands, including TikTok Shop. That money adds up. That part. Now, I haven't been able to crack the code of being a freaking affiliate or content creator for other brands. I don't know why they don't choose me. I don't know. I don't know. But it is what it is. If I had that, that'd be another stream of income. If they want me to review wigs and pay me to put the wig on, I would do that shit. However, for some reason, they don't choose me. So I just get it how I live. I just talk, and then people hopefully support. I would be perfect for Sephora. They won't choose me, girl. They will not choose me. I don't know what it is. I might need somebody to help me create like an email or something, or I don't know. I need a manager. B, you want to be my manager? Shit. I don't know what's going on. I tried. They don't be choosing me, honey. I don't know what it is. I would love to do like be affiliate of a brand that pays me well. Like Fenty. Like Fenty. You know? Child. But yeah. Little things add up. But what you don't want to do, and I think where a lot of people make the mistake, y'all will go and get part-time jobs that's barely paying you. Why would you do that? You got 3 jobs, and all them jobs is minimum wage. You're working hard as fuck for no reason. That's actually insane. Why would you do that? And there's people out here that do that, y'all. There's people out here that really do that. You go get you a minimum wage job, 3 minimum wage ass jobs, stressing yourself the hell out. Instead of getting you one good job and then you can get you a little bullshit job on the side. Like, get you like, and why is it that people don't be trying to find like career type jobs? What's happening? What is this world that we're living in where people don't feel the need to try to find career type jobs? And why is it so difficult for people? Is it really that difficult right now to find jobs, y'all? And I'm not saying that on no like shady shit. But it's like, do I need to like go and apply for some jobs just to show y'all how easy it is to get a job? My only thing is, I don't want to go apply for the job, get the job, and then be like, I'm good. When somebody else needs the job. Y'all see what I'm saying? Do I need to show y'all just how easy it is to get a fucking job? Because I don't understand. Should we make that a part of the content? Just testing out theories? Huh? Let me know, chat. Let me know. Do we need to, what we need to try? Work from home jobs? Do we need to have some like, do we need to have some resume classes? We need somebody who works in HR. Who in here worked in HR? Help the people. On how to build a resume. Because I think that that's what we need to do. I think Simply E said, I think a lot of this new generation are lazy, entitled, and unmotivated. They want the get rich quick scheme. Lily, you work in HR? Okay, let me follow you back. I build verticals for Fortune 500 companies, as well as a hiring manager for over 25 years. But I quit 2 years ago and never looked back. You were undervalued. Okay, girl, well, we about to value you over here. I need y'all two to hop in the queue. Hop in the QZ. Hop in the QZ. Thank you for the CA. I appreciate that. Hop in the QZ ski. Hey, B.
Hey, girl.
Hi, boo. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm amazing. Okay, so let me get my notebook because I think what I'm going to do is that the information that y'all give me, I think I'm going to make videos about the information that y'all give so that it can go out. So, Lee, are you able to come up? If not, that's fine. Not gonna lie, it'd be hard finding a job that works with my child's schedule. I hear that a lot. So let's do resumes. First and foremost, okay, I'm gonna say what I think needs to be on it, and then you tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay. So obviously your name, your cell phone number, email, your LinkedIn.
Absolutely.
LinkedIn.
And also make sure that your LinkedIn handles don't match anything that you have for your personal social media handles. I would say that.
Okay. So first and foremost, your name, obviously. So let's say I was making my resume, right? Y'all have been doxxed too many times. I'm just going to do it straight up. So I've been doxxed too many times to give a damn. What I should do, maybe I should pull up my resume right now. That's what I'm going to do. I'll pull up my resume and then I'll just read from that. And then y'all tell me if you'd hire me. Okay, let's see. Resume 2024. All right. So I have my, let me put my glasses on. On your resume, you want to put your name, first and last name. So on my resume, it'll be Eliana Bunsey. But I also put under it my nickname. And for my nickname, I put Rose, but not where they can just look up Rose, just ROSE with the little hyphen above it. That's it, Rose.
Okay.
And then I also put what my goal is. And I said, I am empowered to collaborate with the company to aid with optimizing and executing modernized techniques for excelling the goals and culture of the company.
Okay. What does that mean?
So that basically means that I'm willing to do whatever it takes and use the skills that I have learned over the course of 15 to 20 years of me working in said industry to help make the company and the culture of the company better.
Then just say that. I'll tell you, that's one thing that when I'm looking at goals and objectives and things on resumes, I used to just be like, okay, I get that we're wanting to word it professionally, but as a hiring manager, you don't have enough time to try to decipher everyone's intention behind things. So it's best to just say it.
Okay.
And make it specific for the company that you're applying for, the position that you're applying for.
Okay. So It should be I am. Okay, so that means I was using too many big words. Got it. I am empowered to collaborate with the company to aid in optimizing sales and executing let's say executing
could say initiatives.
I have modernized techniques. Try to find another word for saying modernized techniques. And executing modernized fundamentals.
And we're talking about sales, right?
Yeah, but also as a leader. Because all of my skill sets are leadership roles. So I'll say, okay, I'm empowered to collaborate with the company to aid in optimizing sales and executing. I'm going to keep modernized techniques and executing.
Let me pull up my resume. I said, let me pull up my resume if I can find it.
Executing modernized techniques.
Let's see.
To achieve an excelling work environment as well as positive met goals, positive goals, positive goals and culture. I think that makes sense. Does that make sense? Okay. I am empowered to collaborate with the company to aid in optimizing sales and executing modernized techniques to achieve and excel to achieve and excel the work environment as well as a positive goal and culture base. Practice. I don't know what happened. Does that make sense, y'all? I'm empowered to collaborate with the company to aid in optimizing sales and executing modernized techniques to achieve and excel the work environment, as well as positive goals and culture-based practices. That sounds like it makes sense to me.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to switch phones.
Did you hear it?
I did. I wanted to share with you mine. So my background is in sales. And so I just wanted to this is an old one. I can't find the updated resume. I think let's see, business development. Okay. So mine is, my objective is results-driven sales executive bringing demonstrated record of progressive growth and accomplishment in multiple sales industries. Passion for mentoring, identifying personal growth and career path opportunities within my team, tenacious in pursuing new revenue streams and sales opportunities.
All I got written down was results-driven.
So, especially when you're speaking on like sales leadership, right?
Right.
You're right now speaking on different levels of sales leadership. So you're speaking on like coaching and developing, right? So you want to, depending upon what role you're looking to go into, is when you really start talking about revenue. What you do in your experience, how can that impact their bottom line? How can you drive revenue opportunities to your team, through your department, through your company? So always be thinking about the money. You know what I mean? Like always be thinking about the money that you can bring to the table. That's what I would say like a hiring manager or a recruiter, those are like the key things that they look for in the beginning of your resume. And then, of course, you'll get deeper into your experience down the line. But they were like, oh, okay. Because when you think sales, you think money. You think revenue, right?
Right.
So that's literally what needs to be the focus, like early on.
Okay.
And think of it like, you know how we say with like creating content, I've learned so much over the last couple of years around content creation and listening to like our seasoned content creators. I'm like an avid learner. So when somebody says something, I'm like, okay, let me try that. But you know how they say like, same as they would in the sales industry, especially like call centers and things like that. You have a certain amount of seconds, right, in the beginning of the phone call to gain that customer's attention.
Right.
Same thing with influence and with content creation. Same thing with your resume. Because it's so oversaturated right now, you have so many people with multiple degrees and multiple experiences that are willing to even take lower end jobs, they're overqualified. I know when I was out looking for work years ago, before I went with my last company, I was with them 8 years. And I remember I'd be out looking for work. And so I used to literally build call centers. And so back in my younger years, when I was in my 20s, I started in the call center industry, as a youngin', and I was a really good salesperson. I was a really good salesperson. I could sell anything to anybody. But when you're looking for a job, you're like, okay, I'm looking for a job. I know I can sell to anybody, right? Like, put me in the game. I'll work my way up. People would come back and say, they look at your resume and then, you overqualified. So you have so many people out here right now. It's a tough industry because you got so many people out here right now that are overqualified. Not to say that it can't be done, because what you bring to the table is your individuality, and that's what you need. That's why I said, like, say it how you would normally say it when you're talking to them, because that's what makes you an individual. Everybody else is going to say all the key words that they think they want to hear.
Right.
But what makes me say, this girl is interesting. I want to find out more about her. Let me look deeper into her experience. Let me set her resume to the side versus these other 50 people that have 10, 15, 20 years experience on her. What's going to set her aside? Because you got to get that resume is the only thing right now that's getting you in the door. You used to could call a company, like I said, I'm old school. You used to could call them up. You used to could send an email. You used to could stop in the door and say, hey, I'm here to apply for a job, and they get a chance to see you and your personality, but they don't get that now.
Yeah.
And
especially with people that's trying to work from home.
Yes. Now that is a really oversaturated market because there's not a lot of companies, believe it or not. Like, so we had many companies that were forced to go virtual, but their layout and their plan is not to go virtual. So it's not cost effective for them to do that, to have work from home teams and in office teams and so on. So it makes it really difficult because you have so many people that want to work from home. So many. But you have to find the right team. I would say if you're going to work from home, you need to find a role that could survive working from home. Like they wouldn't want you to be in the office.
Mm-hmm.
I did work, let me see. When I left the last company, I'll take that back. Because when I left the last company, I went and I worked for another company that was 100% work from home. And it's funny because I didn't even really want to work for them, to tell you the truth. Like the person who was the manager at this company used to work for me. And when he saw on LinkedIn that I had left, he was like, oh my God, come on over, da 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 da. But I knew deep down, like, this is not going to be, it's not going to be what I need it to be. Now that is 100% work from home company. Let me give you the information since you got 27 people in the chat. The company's name is Trader Interactive. They're Trader Interactive. They're out of Virginia. They have a corporate office in Virginia and one in California. They have all types of sales jobs, Rose, and also engineering jobs, coding jobs. Everything is 100%. It is heavily dominated by women as well. It's a great job. I just was not ready. I just didn't, you know what I mean?
What is it called again?
Just to be completely transparent, like I have been through a lot with the other company. I also lost my mom 2 years ago.
I'm sorry.
So that was it for me. I couldn't, I was like, I don't want to be here.
What was the company called again?
Trader Interactive. Look them up on LinkedIn. I think one of the main hiring managers, her name is Holly Clevenger. I think she comes up a lot when you go through LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
Let her know that I sent you.
I know I have a friend who really needs a job, so I'm writing stuff down. And I also, like, for me, I always like to have backup and options in case the events that TikTok and social media play in my face, I always can jump to something. That's me. I always have something
really
just
money.
in case.
They pay really good money. Of course, all the equipment and everything is for you. It's not on the phones. They don't really they do have a customer service department, but it's very small. I was in actual marketing and sales, so I did sales for customers for ad placement for like Google ads and things like that. Trader Interactive is a company that specializes in platforms for like boating and airplanes and larger equipment like that. So if I owned a storefront and also equipment, like industry equipment, forklifts and so on. So I came from United Rentals originally. And so moving into that was a little easy for me because I was used to the equipment side of the industry, but you don't have to be. You don't have to be. And so, literally I was selling ads. You might as well say an ad space.
Okay.
But easy breezy job, good money. When I'm telling you, we were talking about earlier about making money. I was easily clearing, and I was only there about 4 months before I left, but I was easily clearing 10 G's a month in commissions. So it's definitely there. They're smaller teams, and it's 100% virtual. They don't have anyone coming into the office at any of that's their structure. So you don't have to worry about, one day them saying, oh, you need to come into the office or you need to be here in Virginia. Actually, the guy who I worked for I'm in Charlotte, so he lives in Charlotte now. He literally moved from Virginia to Charlotte. Him and his wife bought a home, so.
Girl, commission-based jobs be stressing me out. I've been doing commission-based jobs my whole life.
But it's a good base plus commission. So I would say if you're going to do a commission-based job, I mean, the pay was like $32 an hour plus commission.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, it's not really hard to hit the commission because of the size of packages and the customers that you're selling to. You're selling to customers who already need advertising. They're going to pay somebody for it. They have marketing budgets. So, it's that company, and what they do is very familiar in the industry. So a lot of them are coming to you anyway. They just want to know, what's the best package? I need to drive more people to my website for XYZ, or these pieces of equipment aren't selling. Can you give me some ad placement? What kind of package do I need? A banner? What do I need on my website? So that's really what you're talking to them about. Laying out their website, driving traffic, like I said, through Google, making sure that they have different structures set up that way. So they're, equipment sharing. You'll see it's all over the place. They have so many different packages and things set up. So your average package that you might sell, like my goal may seem scary. My goal was like $300,000 a month, right? But I'm selling packages that it's for the year. First off, so I'm selling packages that are $40,000 a pop. And they know that they're going into it every year. These companies set budgets. This is what I'm going to spend in marketing for the year. Now, they might not all spend it with you. They might want to diversify how they spend. But if they've gotten good traction from the previous year, they're going to say, oh, okay, up my spend a little bit. So that I definitely would suggest, especially with you having the background in sales, or if you know somebody with a strong background in sales, you have a good gift of gab. It's a natural gift of gab.
Stop trying to make me work a 9 to 5.
I'm sorry. It's the truth. Look, it's like...
Y'all, she convinced me. I'm sitting here like...
I know. Looking at you and listening to you, Rose, honestly reminds me of me when I was in my 20s. I had a lot of drive. I still do. But I had a lot of drive. And people used to be like, oh, you should start your own business. I was just like, I'm really good at this 9 to 5 thing. I know how to, I can climb this corporate ladder like you said. I can go get a job. I can climb this corporate ladder like no other, right? But you realize after a while, it took me a long time to realize when I said that I was undervalued, especially as a Black woman, in managing the others. They quickly let you realize that, first off, they'll only let you go so far.
That's the thing.
Yeah, they'll only let you go so far. And so my experience...
Before you gotta fuck your way up there.
You do. Or even if you don't do that, it's more of you have to let go of a lot of your morals, your moral compass in order to do it.
Start stepping on people's head and toes.
And they want to use us to do it.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember, in those industries, especially...
You can't do it to the white tea person. You got to do it to your counterpart.
There's a lot of us in that industry, right? And so they want to utilize the Black girl to get us in order.
Yep.
And so, no, that wasn't... After I got to the executive level, I was like, nope, I'm stressed out. I lost my mom 6 months ago. Y'all playing in my face about my money. It's time to go. Because one thing that I know is that anything that I can do once, I can duplicate.
Right.
So I wasn't stressed on it. But if those types of jobs are there. I'm not saying we'll get a 9 to 5. Absolutely not. Like if you can be in your creative self and go to school, and that peace of mind is worth everything.
Now, I'm not going to hold y'all. The peace of mind when it comes to a 9 to 5 that pays well, yes, you do have a peace of mind. That is a fact. However, the freedom that I have to do whatever the hell I want to do as an entrepreneur feels really, really good. The able to just get up and just go feels really good. When you tie down to a job, and if you're a good salesperson, they don't want you not on the clock. That don't feel good. And I know what that feel like. Like, I would do it for a little bit, but for the rest of my life, no.
And they give you salary, you know, or you go to salary and then they work you to death. You know,
that's my thing. It's to get the salary, and now you a real SLAVE.
Listen, when I tell you I was so stressed, we were one of those companies that didn't have a work from home platform. So when COVID hit, you know, I was starting a brand new department, and they were expecting me to manage my team and the other department because my team was a top sales team. So I managed 2 teams for 2 years straight, 20 some people apiece. Grew this team from the bottom of 20 some people to 160 people, all while working from home. When I tell you the level of stress, I had my mom here who, she was elderly, so I'm caring for her and trying to keep her safe COVID, you know, and running back and forth from upstairs to downstairs to make sure she eat and she has, you know what I mean, and then meetings and having a cell phone. And even when we tried to go on a little vacation, I'll never forget of going on. We went to Puerto Rico. Remember, the tickets were so cheap.
That was like
Puerto Rico, got away for a couple days. I had to do payroll while I was there because no one else could do it. I literally had to do payroll, had to take my laptop and everything and do payroll while I was there, and was expected to.
Because if not, you will lose your job.
Right. I got to come back to a job. So, you know, you pay a lot. The price is heavy for that level of leadership, but at the same time, I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't go back for nothing.
See, but I would take, because a lot of the jobs that I've ever I've had, it was to gain experience. And so a lot of my jobs where I made a whole lot of, I feel like I made more mistakes in people's jobs than in my own. Obviously, you're supposed to. Like, I feel like you're supposed to, you know what I mean? Like, so there's a lot of things that I've learned while working in these jobs. I've worked in maybe like 2 corporate jobs. The rest of the jobs I've just been in leadership positions or growing to a leadership position. And then once they realized that I was growing too fast, I had a target on my back. That's happened to me far too many times. That happened to me when I was working at Sephora. I was growing too fast. And me taking initiative for things, like I feel like in every job force, they have a system where you can look at the information that they teach even their leaders or the people who are supposed to be leading you, and you can learn the same information for free. So I took upon myself to learn, and I took notes. And when it was downtime, while I was in there and when no clients or no customers in there, I had my little notebook and I was taking notes. It was like a little notebook that could fit into like my pocket. And I would be sitting there with the little iPad that they give you. And I was writing down notes. And then I took my little exam to become a team's leader. Did that shit. I will never forget. The general manager was like, who told you can do the assignments in the exam? So I said, well, no one told me that I could do the assignments. Excuse me. However, this manager said that I can do the exam. And it almost was like, and she was a Black woman. And she was almost offended that I chose to educate myself with the information that they're giving for me to be successful in their company. And within, it was me starting to the 6-month mark, I was already applying to be a team lead somewhere else. She got mad because I make her a lot of money. It's not often that people come into Sephora asking for a specific makeup artist or person or associate. Nobody's doing that. That doesn't happen. They just come buy their stuff and go about their business. But I made it an experience. So they will come, is Rose here? I need help with something. She wouldn't give me full time. I was trying to get full time so I can get benefits and I could, you know what I'm saying, go to the dentist and stuff like that. I had a goal. She wouldn't give me full time. And so she would have me working like a dog and all of a sudden cut my hours. So I'd be working a whole week. Then the next week I only work maybe like 1 day or maybe 2 days for like 2 hours. But like, you playing with me. Mm-hmm. And so she refused to give me the full time. I went and applied somewhere else to get the team lead. I had all the other managers telling me what to say, how to say it, how to, you know, how to do my resume, what to put in the resume, what trigger words I need to use so that I can get the job position, blah, blah, blah. I had them, they were drilling me. I'm talking about every chance they get, because I was a makeup artist. I was a licensed makeup artist in Sephora. Mm-hmm. So they were drilling me. And then they took me away from the makeup counter and put me on the floor to build more sales. So that I can say when they can look in the system when this person, okay, when Rose was on the floor, this was what the sales were when she was on the floor. Every time she was working, these are what the sales was. They can go back and look at it. So I was no longer doing makeup. She got mad. She was like, you need to be back because that's what we hired you for. But the other managers, it's like the managers is fighting against her shit.
Right. There was no communication there. Yep.
None. They're trying to help me grow. She's like, stay right here because you make me money. You make me look good. Mm-hmm. They're like, get your money so you can go get your benefits. You deserve it. Go do that.
Right, because she was climbing off your back.
She's climbing. Mm-hmm. And so it got to the point where even the executives or whoever they were was coming to the store. They weren't coming. They told me that they weren't showing up as often. And I worked at Lennox at the time. So they weren't showing up for good reasons. When I was working there, they was coming and they knew me. They knew me by name. And so I'm like, okay, I'm talking to the execs. I'm having a conversation with them. They're telling me you should be a Sephora makeup artist. I'm like, what you mean? They're like, you should be a Sephora makeup artist where they'll train you to like do certain looks, and you'll be the makeup artist where they photograph the girls that be hanging on the damn walls and shit.
Oh, okay.
They were trying to get me to that point. She won, and she was black, and it was the YT people that was trying to push me and saying, well, you might have to, move to like Colorado or something and like get your training, whatever the case may be. I'm sure they'll pay for it, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, you should apply. Here was the problem. The way that Sephora is set up, the only person that can release you is the general manager.
Your manager.
Under the company.
We have a problem. And like I said, I've been in the corporate space a long time. We have a problem with us feeling like there can only be one of us. And I know where it comes from. You know, I'm not negating that there was a time when there could only be one of us.
Mm-hmm. There was a time.
But those times have changed. And unfortunately, I've seen it for myself that working for some of us can be your hardest experience. It really, truly can. And it's sad, especially for Black women, because we don't want to let anybody in. And we definitely, you see a lot of older Black women don't want to let the younger Black women in, you know, afraid to lose your spot.
Mm-hmm.
And
what was crazy is like, girl, I don't want your position. I don't want general manager. Yeah. Girl, I want to be above. I want to go places. I want them to be flying me out and doing all kinds of stuff, and then be putting barely little to any makeup on somebody and getting paid thousands. That's what I want.
I don't know if it'll make you feel any. I don't know if this will make you feel any better, but it should probably assure you that no matter what industry you're in, no matter what level you're at, this is a game that you're going to have to learn to play. It is a game that will be played over and over and over again, in no matter where you go. And it's sad, but you learn how to kind of play the game. So I'll try to make my story quick. So when I started with UR, I started on the phone. I decided that I wasn't working for about a year. And my husband was like, well, you know, you don't got to work. And I was like, I need something to do with my time. I'm a thinker. I'm a doer. Like it gives me something to do. I have to use my mind.
Right.
So he kept saying, you sure you want to get on the phone? He was like, you ain't get on the phone in like 20 years. Are you sure that's what you want to do? I was like, yeah, I can do it. Like I teach people how to sell every single day. Why can't I do it? So I get in there. when I interviewed for this job, the manager who ended up being my manager down the line, the executive manager interviewed me. When he told me sitting right there, he said, "You're going to be my next leader." I said, "Oh no, I don't want to be in leadership anymore. I've been in leadership forever. Like, I just want to come in, work my little hours, go home. I don't want any responsibility." And my husband says to me, "Now you already know yourself. You know that's not going to work for you. I hear what you're saying." And I promised him that I wouldn't climb that corporate ladder, Rosette. But like you said, I get in there, I'm doing my job, I'm number one on the team, blah, blah, blah. 6 months later, I was like, let me move around. There was another job that was in national accounts that was no phones at all. And I was like, let me move in this direction. Interview for the job, had 2 interviews, was about to get the job. Then my direct supervisor ran and told the executive guy, "Hey, B is about to get up out of here. If you want her as a leader, you better try to keep her, because she just applied." Because they could see when you apply for other roles, because like you said, the other managers come to them. So if you want to keep her, you better talk to her. So he comes to me. I wasn't even thinking about a leadership role. Didn't even know, honestly, that they had one available at the time, because it was a small team at that time. And I go in the office and he's like, "You don't want to go to national accounts. You're a salesperson. This and this and this and that. Let me tell you, I'll put one on the table. Can I interview you for the supervisor role?" And I said, let me think about it. I was like, what are we talking about in pay? He told me what he's talking about in pay. He interviewed me that Friday. I interviewed with his boss that Monday. I had the job that next week. Now, the problem is that there were people that were already there for years who wanted that job, and he never would hire them. Wow. However, here I come 6 months, right, and take the job. And I will never forget, I'm really good friends with this guy to this day. He worked for me for a long time after that. He actually trained me coming through the door, me and another group of people, right? When I got the job, he ended up working for me. When I did my very first one-on-ones with people, sat him there, his name is Daryl. I said, "Daryl," I said, "what do you want?" Because I knew he wanted to climb the ladder, but he's a black guy. They were holding him back. Daryl was extremely gifted, but they never saw that in him. I said, "Daryl, what do you want?" I said, "Are you upset that, I'm leaving?" He said, "No, I expected it." I said, "Oh." I said, "How did you expect it?" He said, "It's the way you carry yourself." He's like, "You walked in the door like you already was the boss. So no one is surprised that you got that job." I said, "Well, what do you want?" He said, "Well, I want your position. I've been trying to get the supervisor position for a long time." I said, "Well, I tell you what, follow me and you're going to get the supervisor position, because I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to be here for long." And he looked at me, and to this day, he says, "Man, you was not playing. When I tell you I had 6 promotions in 2 years,
girl,
I carried him with me all the way to the executive suite. You understand? Like, on my back, I carried him with me. He's still in leadership right now to this day.
And the fact that he listened, he was doing exactly what he was supposed to do.
He was doing all I was doing the whole time when he was working for me was he was helping me, develop different spreadsheets and numbers and things like that. Anything that I needed to do, I would push through to him. He was kind of like my assistant for a long time.
Yeah.
But every time he did it, I never said I did it. When I was in my meetings, I'd be like, "Oh, look what Daryl did," or "Daryl created this, and Daryl did this, and Daryl did that." So before you know it, he was in leadership, and my boss fought it at first, to the point where he would be like, every meeting, "Okay, well, who do you guys have a suggestion for the next role in this?" Not you, B. We don't want to hear about Daryl. Like, that's to the point where I was pressing him about Daryl.
Why were they fighting it so bad?
It really is. And so, my boss came to me. I'm running this team. They gave me the bottom people to start off with. I built them up for an entire year. The next year, the boss comes to me and says, "Hey, we want to start a new department. And honestly, out of all of my supervisors, you're the only one with years and years of sales experience. The other supervisors were like customer service experience and so on." He said, "We're going to do it as a pilot, and I want you to lead it. We're going to interview for the pilot positions, 4 or 5 reps, bring them over there, and then we'll think about scaling out." Built them up from the ground up. Ran that department by myself for an entire year.
Oh, girl, I know you was tired. Okay.
I was tired. I was tired. But here's the promises, bro, that 6 months in, they say, all right, well, because the budget for this department was going to be a lot more. So I would be getting a big raise.
Yeah.
They also said that I would be moving into a higher up position. 6 months in, when it was time for it to kind of happen, the executive boss says, well, we don't have a budget or whatever yet, but come January, we're going to have a new budget. This was like August.
They'll give you the runaround.
I'm still working it. And we're going to hire people to help you. So now we're going to hire managers to help you. So they bring in 2 people in January. They bring in 2 more people in February. This is when they get good. I train them because they don't know anything, right? I train them. I'm the one that developed the training curriculum, the whole 9 yards. I train them. March comes along. Everything's going good. I'm like, okay, I got some pressure off of me. White tea girl, she's one of them. Me and her got kind of close. She's probably like your age. And crazy, wild firecracker. She says to me, Miss B, because she'd always call me Miss B. Can I talk to you? I said, yes. She said, I know we're not supposed to talk about pay. I said, okay. She said, but I think we make more money than you. I said, excuse me? Your look is my look, right? I said, excuse me? She said, I'm not sure. She said, but I think the other 3 guys that they brought in definitely make more money than me and you. Because she was messing around with one of the guys. They had got, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he told her what he was making because he was bragging to her. But she came back to tell me, girl, I come to find out the new managers that they brought in came in making $15,000 more than me. They started them off at 15, and I built the department. Of course, I go to HR, right? I'm livid. Well, first, I went to my boss first. The same guy on day 1 in the other department that said, I see you as your next leader. Me and him, I thought, were thick as thieves, right? He's the one that promoted me all throughout the company. I go to him, I said, what's going on? He writes, he signs off on my payroll. So I said to him, what's going on? He literally says to me, he wanted this department. See, this department was about to be real big. It's bigger now than the department that he's running, right? So he knew that this department was going to kind of take over the wholesale side. And I think in his mind, he felt, I'm going to get her to build it. I'm going to get her to run it. The numbers is going to be phenomenal.
And I'm going to get the money.
When it gets to that big, then I'm going to take over. So he literally looked me in my face and was like, what makes you think that I don't deserve this? I said, because you don't. Me and him got into it real bad. I ended up having to talk to the VP of the company. The VP knew me very well. And he literally said to me, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna adjust your pay. We value you. That's what he said, right? So he gave me $30,000 more. Whole year I work. I'm thinking, because I only knew what Bree told me, right? I only knew the 15,000 for fact. No one literally said how much the guys were making. So I'm skirting for the rest of the year, like, okay, they done gave me 30,000. Now I'm above them, right? Girl.
They getting commission.
Girl, let me tell you. We're away on business. We're bringing on more people. We're in Houston for our sales convention. And on the way home, me and the other guy are sitting next to each other. And we're talking about what we're paying the new supervisors coming in because we're hiring. And we're telling them, he's like, oh, Melissa said that they're going to be making 70,000. I said, 70,000? Now, at this time, I'm making 90. But remember,
that's too close to your pay.
30 of that.
Right, I was going to say, that's too close to your pay.
Right. I had to fight for 30 of that, right? So I said, 70. And he looks me dead in my face. Now, mind you, we done worked together a year now. He looked me dead in my face and said, well, they hired me as a supervisor at 125 from the gate. Rose, I lost my mind. I sat there. I couldn't even say anything the whole flight home. I'm like, I got home. I told my husband, I said, they are playing in my face all the way. That next month, the first week of February, I put in my resignation, sent it to the CEOs and everybody. And I meant it, you know, and they tried to keep me. But at the end of the day, no, you're going to give this guy who has 5 years work experience like $50,000 more than what you're paying me, and I built this department. You got to be kidding me.
That doesn't make any sense.
You got to be kidding me. Then they, so after I quit, right? I quit in February. In my resignation letter, y'all, I don't know what y'all gonna say about this. Y'all can call it hate, and I don't care what y'all say, but period. In my resignation letter, while we were in Houston, a lot of things happened in Houston, by the way. A lot of things happened in Houston. One thing that happened in Houston was this guy decided he wanted to do a line around me because that's what he did. I put it in my resignation letter. Absolutely did.
Get that job snatched!
Put it in my resignation letter. Sure did. So a month or two goes by after I done left and nobody says anything. He's still working there, right? All of a sudden I get a call from what do they call the position? It's at our corporate corporate headquarters. The VP of employee relations, right? Who's this calling me? She was like, hey, I just wanted to talk to you. How are you doing? I'm so sorry that you left. You know, I wanted to talk to you about kind of like your resignation letter, this and this and that. So I laid it all out on the line for her. You know, they fired him that Thursday. They fired him that Thursday. Because who you playing with? Don't play with me. Because at the end of the day, like, I felt like he was being petty by telling me that in the first place.
He was trying to be funny. Because he knew you wasn't making that. He knew you wasn't making that.
He knew I wasn't because him and the guy that had hired me had got real buddy-buddy. So he knew I wasn't making that. But that's what I mean by the games that they play with us. Like, you can climb the ladder fast. You can have all the skill set needed. You can have the education. You can have the experience. But they are only going to let you get so far. And, you know, I could have stayed. I left on my own. You know, I had another Black woman who I actually mentored say to me when I left, ain't no way I would have left. You making good money. You're making 6 figures instead of, because I got another raise after that. You're making 6 figures instead of, there's no way that I would have left. I said,
it's about your value, though.
Yeah.
You depreciate yourself dealing with certain stuff.
Yeah, because if I accept that, that's what I'm going to have to continue to have, you know? Then I've reached the ceiling as far as promotions really within that department. So I'm probably going to be stuck at that pay for quite a while. Right. Unless I decide to leave out of that department or, you know, whatever. So, no, absolutely not. You did the right thing. You know, like I said, Trader, it's a good company. It's 100% virtual. You know, if you ever do decide to go back into a 9 to 5, I would say something like that because it's from home. And they don't work weekends. It's regular business hours. I work 8 to 5? Regular business hours. Hour lunch, working from home. Look at your face. You're like, no.
Because I'm like, you know, y'all know how she getting me? She know I like to make money. That's what it is.
I know you like to make money.
She know I like to make money. That's why I'm like,
good benefits.
Fight it.
But you are going to have to work, right? You are going to have to. But I'll tell you, like, working from home for me in a role like that, I manage my time well. I used to be all on TikTok. I did lives while I'm working.
Oh, don't tell me that, because if I could do that, I'll apply right now. Hold on.
Because I'm making the appointments. Like, it's very seldom that a customer will call me up. For the most part, most of the communication was through email, or I made an appointment with them in order to give them a presentation. So, you know, most of the time I could, like, you know, navigate whatever I wanted to do. I'd be all in Target. All that.
Girl, please, because you're making it seem like it's that easy. Listen.
Now, meeting about something, but
oh, that don't bother me none.
Meetings don't bother me.
I don't know why meetings don't bother me. Okay, so let's get this resume because I know it's a couple girlies in the chat that's been waiting. Y'all, I got ADHD. I don't know what B got. I got ADHD.
I do too. My bad. I'm sorry. Bring it back.
Okay, so this is what we have for our goals for the company: results driven and empowered to grow with a team, striving to increase sales while mentoring and inspiring my teammates through the culture of the company.
Love it.
Okay. Let's see. And then
don't mind my noise. I'm emptying my dishwasher.
I'm not tripping. And then so I'll have the contact me, my address. Should I not put my address?
I wouldn't. Okay. You could just put city and state.
Because on all my resumes I always have my address on it.
Yeah, you can put city and state if you want to, but you don't have to put your full address.
And then for education, I have me going to. So I always put the fact that I got my master cosmetology license. I don't need to put that, should I?
Is it relevant to the job though?
I just always put it for any resume I have because I went to school. And because I went to a technical college, I have a few it's like partial associates, but not full.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would leave it.
So if anything, I could just put Georgia State and just put associates. Because that's what I have on my resume. I have education, Georgia GPTC for master cosmetology, and then Georgia State associates. So I think I'm gonna just leave GSU and just put associates.
Yeah, just keep it short and simple, because I will say this. When I used to look at resumes, I could tell how inexperienced a person was, or even how young a person was, based on how much they emphasized their education over their work experience.
Yeah, because I didn't. I put Georgia Piedmont Technical College, Master Cosmetology, and then Georgia State University Associates. And then I put my skills. So, should I put, because I am updating, I'm going to update my resume. So should I put associates or should I just put current student?
Have you've completed your associates, right?
No, I'm completing it now.
I just put current. I would put current.
I found out that some of my some of the classes that I took didn't transfer over to Georgia State. So when I thought I had an associate's, nope.
Okay. So you just need more credits.
Yeah. So I'm just put current. And then my skills, I put project management, enforcing policies and procedures, Microsoft certified, talent recruitment, Dayforce certified, leadership and communication, and crew resource management.
I like that. Is that, so you have your goals, then you have education. Is this your layout? You have your goals, you have your education, and then you have your skills?
Yeah.
Are you including any of those skills? Like, are you bullet pointing?
Yes.
For your, okay. I like to see, me personally, and all recruiters are different, but I like my skills. I like the skill bulleted right after the goals or objectives. Like, okay. I like to see kind of like a grocery list.
I see what you're saying. Okay. So I'll do my name, cell, email, LinkedIn. Then I can put school education, then goals, results, skills. Goals and then skills.
My education and on my personal resume, and like I said, everybody does it different. On my personal resume, my education is at the bottom.
Okay. I'll put education at the bottom then. Okay, so
my education is right before, like, if I say references upon request or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, It's at the bottom. This is my last bullet.
All right, so name, LinkedIn, email, all that, goals. skills, then goal. Goals, then skills, then job profile, then work profile. Okay. So skills, project management, and then enforcing policies.
You better put something in there about social media
procedures,
social media marketing or something.
That part I should, right? Microsoft.
It's in high demand now, and you do have a certain skill. You have a certain skill set.
Microsoft certified talent recruitment. And then let's see, social media marketing.
Google the correct terminology for, where am I going with this?
Let me see.
Not necessarily influencer, but creative or something around analytics, something, you know what I mean?
Got it. If you need more help.
Okay, let's see.
Is there anything else you'd like help with?
How do I word being a content creator / social media marketing analyst
Yes.
on a resume?
You can phrase it like this: experienced content creator and social media marketing analyst with a proven track record of developing engaging content and driving successful marketing campaigns across various platforms. This highlights your expertise and accomplishments effectively.
Period.
Okay.
Now, though, they may ask, depends on what role you're going for, but they may ask, like, in what platforms are we talking about?
Okay, so that means I should put that under work profile. That explanation should go under work profile.
Yes.
Okay. So, social media marketing analyst.
And you can say that's current. So, in order to stop having any gaps in your resume as far as employment, this is your job right now.
Okay.
Current.
And then
what you've been doing for the last however amount of time. I have been an active social media content creator, influencer, analyzing data, and pushing your algorithm. Tickety tack. That's where I've been. Tickety tack.
Dayforce certified.
If I had to go to workforce right now, I promise you.
I'm gonna glorify the hell out of this shit. I'm telling you now.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell them straight up, hey, you go on TikTok and show me how many people you can keep in a room.
Right.
Show me how you keep 10 people in your live stream.
Exactly. Like,
just 10.
She's very engaging.
Just 10. Keep 10 people in the room. Okay. And then leadership and communication and crew resource management. Those are my skill sets. I'm sure I could put more, but I don't know if I ever want to. I want to flood the skill set part like that.
No. Your skill set.
I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is enough.
Like you probably could put 20 or 30 bullets.
I
right?
could, but
you want maybe no more than 6.
Oh, I got 8. Okay,
make them make.
So I'll take
those 8 kind of like a duplicate thought.
So I'll take Dayforce certified out. Because not every company uses Dayforce, so that wouldn't be important.
Yeah, and that could actually go with that company.
So I have 7. I need to remove one more. So should I remove Microsoft certified?
No, that's very important.
Okay. Enforcing policies and procedures.
Give me all of them again.
Project management, enforcing policies and procedures, Microsoft certified, talent recruitment, social media marketing analyst, leadership and communication, crew resource management. Crew resource management, I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, crew resource management, because that's pretty much the same as the leadership side.
Okay. And then now we have our 6 skills. Now my work profile. And I put it as work profile on my thing.
You could use work profile, you could use experience, you could use
I'll just put work experience.
Just think leave it as work profile. Keep it simple.
Okay. All right, so this is what I put for my work profile. So the jobs that I have was Color You Cosmetics. I worked from November 2016 to January 2020. I said I began as a sales associate part-time. By the 3rd month, I received multiple awards and promotions to team lead full-time. I pioneered strategies to increase sales by 40% KPI and conversions also at an exponential rate. I also expanded and established clientele loyalty. By month 9, I was promoted to assistant manager. I remodeled strategies for a more diverse and efficient workplace, led my team, as well as supported my managers to ensure a full functioning, peaceful environment for our team to succeed. I provided team/professional development to the associates that I worked with to ensure universal expansion.
Okay, I like that. Somewhere in there you said customer loyalty.
Yeah.
Say retention.
Customer retention.
Because you want those. Your thing about loyalty is to say that they come back.
Yeah.
They continuously come back.
And then the other one was Sephora. August 2021 to January 2022. I began as a licensed beauty advisor part-time. By my 3rd month, I was CEL certified. I received multiple awards for top sales in my store consecutively. I accelerated the sales by 26% KPI. I accelerated the sales to 26 KPI by 50% and also in conversions. I was the number 1 requested licensed beauty advisor at my location. My name was mentioned in at least three different reviews while I was on shift for almost every shift that I was on. I supported my team by strengthening their approach on the stage/sales floor, as well as being attentive to what my team needed so that we can all be successful and reach our goals together.
Okay, if you're going to give KPIs, then you have to give them
what they were before.
What it was set against. You know, when you say things like, I was number 1 compared to what? You know what I mean?
Okay, so for the Sephora one, because I remember some of those numbers. So let's say I need a pen so it's a smoother glide. Am I the only person that's weird like that? Like I need like
a good pen.
If I'm writing, like I need a certain pen that glides. Okay. I began as a licensed beauty advisor.
And also, and look, my ADHD is kicking in. Also, when you said stage, don't use any verbiage that is specific to that company. Like